Hi, how are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to Mel's Mindful Musings. So I thought I would sit and play with an idea this morning after I pulled the card, You have the power to change the world. Now, if I say that to you, do you immediately think, who am I? How can I change the world? Well, I am my own unique self. First, I feel we need to accept that if we try and keep being like everybody else, then we're not sharing our specialness with the world. It's accepting that we are beautifully unique. You are amazing just as you are. Because then to confirm that, I pulled, I am who I am. I am who I am. Acceptance of who you are, that you are filled with so many special gifts. And are you hiding them under a bushel? So then I ask the question again, so how? How do you step up and change the world? So I just started turning the cards and so many ideas just fitted. So I'm just going to run through them. How can you change somebody else's world? It doesn't have to be huge things. Bring it down to a daily action. Say thank you. How often do people do things for you, right down to letting you out in traffic or opening a door to you, and you don't say thank you? Say you're in a mood or something and you let it pass. Make more effort maybe. If we all just said thank you more. Say I'm sorry. Where do you need to mend bridges? Where can you change your world and someone else's by mending that bridge and saying I'm sorry? Even if it wasn't, you didn't feel it was your fault. The problem when we get into the blame game is we get stuck and years go by without reaching out, without sending some kind word. You can't be responsible for how people accept it or how they react. That's not your job. We can only just say, I'm sorry, how it's perceived, and then you leave it for the other person as to how they receive it. Step away from the crowd. Be your unique self. Stop trying to be like everybody else. Build your confidence. Take the courage to step away and ensure that your views are your own. Ensure that the way you are, the way you dress, the way you act is you. Stop trying to compete and be like everybody else because, wow, we were all built so differently. And yet, what a shame when we hide that under a bushel. We hide our light and we don't allow people to just see who we are. And if people like it, that's great. If people don't, that's also great. It doesn't really matter. Shine as who you are. Have fun. Change your world by opening to having more fun. I love the picture on here because I love just going to the fairgrounds, and I'll sometimes do that just to lift my day. And what that does, when I have fun and I'm screaming and hollering and laughing, my energy changes so much. So then when I then interact with everybody else after that, I'm higher and I'm handing that on to others to hopefully lift their day and change their world. Give yourself the best. Treat yourself. Be good to yourself. I love to just get dressed up in beautiful clothes, my best clothes, whenever I feel like it. Even if it's just having a friend round or having a small party at home, whatever it is, or just for the day, it doesn't matter. If I feel like I want to, I will wear the best, use the best of everything. Tomorrow may never come. Today is the day to use your best, to make yourself feel different, to change your world. Tell the truth. Where have you maybe been hiding the truth or not feeling the courage to tell the truth about maybe something you've done, something you feel? Maybe you need to declare yourself to somebody. Maybe it's time to just let the truth out of the bag. Dare to be happy. We so often use the phrase, I'll be happy when. When that happens, I'll be happy. when I've got that job, or I've met that person, or I've done this to the house, or whatever it is, this, that, the other. No, dare to be happy with where you are right now. Find the tiny speck of light in sometimes the deepest despair is what starts that light building. That crack becomes a crevice, and before we know it, we have allowed happiness back into our life. Accept love. How many times do people try and give to you, and because of where you're at, maybe you turn it away? Where someone offers to help you and you say, no, I'm fine, that's all right, I can do it by myself. And you reject their help and their kindness and their love. Change your world by accepting more love into your life, because I find that if you keep saying no to people, eventually they give up, and then you create the very thing that you're frightened of, that no one offers anymore. So even if you are capable of doing it yourself, say yes to somebody and let them help you. Let that love in. And there we go. Say yes. Where have you been saying no because you're afraid? Where have you stopped yourself from having fun, from getting involved in life, from trying something new because you're frightened, because you don't have enough confidence? Just take that step forward and say yes to life. Say yes to the next person that asks you to come out with them for a coffee, a drink, a dance, whatever it is. Try and join a club. Whatever it is that you might be saying no to, that in your heart you want to say yes. I don't mean say yes if you really want to say no, but where you can tell that you're saying no because you just don't feel you've got the courage. Turn that around, change your world and say yes. Celebrate you. Write down 10 things right now of how amazing you are. If you can't think of them, ask your friends. What is it that you think is good about me? Ask acquaintances. Just celebrate you and how amazingly unique you are. Celebrate your uniqueness, your quirkiness, your weirdness. I love being weird. So, how many ways can you think to celebrate you? And then we've got the opposite. Say no. Where are you saying yes to helping others, to giving of yourself, where in your heart you'd rather say no? Get into that authentic feeling, asking yourself, what's really going on here when I say yes or no? What do I really want to do, but am I frightened to? Are you frightened to say no, where before with something else you were frightened to say yes? Are you frightened of letting somebody down and you really don't want to get involved in someone else's drama? Is it time to say no and risk disappointing someone? But the truth is, asking yourself, is it really a yes or a no I want to be saying? Open your heart. Allow your heart to heal. Where has your heart been broken and you know that you've become maybe bitter or resentful, and you know you're not opening your heart as much as you could to others anymore, or to yourself, to be kind to yourself, to be loving to yourself? We're going to keep going here, so I'm sorry this is a long one, but hopefully you'll find something for you. Turn back. Where are you heading down a path and you know it's the wrong path? Sometimes you see these movies, don't you, where people reach the altar of getting married and then they say no, where all along they were thinking, this is wrong for me. It's not what I want to be doing. So where do you need to maybe turn back and change your mind? Let go and flow. Isn't that lovely? I have a swing in my garden. And it's, where do you just need to let go of something you've been holding on to? Where do you need to forgive and forget? Let go of that grievance and get more in the flow of life. Where do you need to show more courage? Is it saying yes? Is it saying no? Is it the letting go? Is it having fun? Where do you need to show that bit more courage? Step out of your comfort zone and go for it. I'm going to keep going. Speak with love. Where are you being harsh? Where are your words maybe being a bit too critical of others, judging of others, asking what would love do, and then speak with kindness and love instead of harshness and criticism. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. Sometimes we can get stuck in a self-righteous feeling that we are right. I'm definitely right in what I'm saying. Sometimes we just need to get over ourselves and realize that everyone's different. Everyone has a right to their own thoughts and their own opinions, and be happy with your own. Share your gifts. What is it you're hiding under a bushel? What beautiful things are you creating in your life? Maybe it's listening, the power of listening, and offering that to others, and not thinking that's enough when it's the greatest gift we could offer to others. Think of all the gifts that you could be sharing. Take bite-sized steps. Where are you saying, I can't achieve that, I can't save the world, I can't change the world, and yet everything I've been saying in this video is suggesting taking tiny steps, little tiny steps, one at a time, and then we still get, as they say, every journey starts with the first step. Just take that first step and break it down into tiny steps, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, and stick with it. Take those tiny steps of whatever it is, whatever your dream is, whatever it is within anything that's been said here. Stick with it. Don't give up. This is my last one. Keep dancing. My favourite. Whatever's going on, put on the music and just keep dancing with life. Change your world by continually lifting yourself out of whatever it is that's keeping you down. Keep dancing. So with that, I will finish. I hope there's something in there that works for you. And with that, have a wonderful day. And I'll see you soon. Bye.